We need to get these weapons of war off the streets.
Well, these are weapons of war.
Stop making it easy as possible for terrorists to buy assault weapons.
We had an assault weapons ban.
Reinstate the assault weapons ban.
We have seen the devastation that these military-style weapons cause.
Let me say something to every political hack pretending you know an AR-15 from a double-barreled shotgun in the wake of the Orlando terror attack. Stop talking. Every word not only exposes your ignorance, but your utter contempt for ordinary Americans trying to survive in an age of terror you still won't fully recognize. Hillary Clinton says weapons of war have no place on our streets, and that we need to ban AR-15s immediately. Unlike Hillary, I've actually used an AR-15, but fully automatic. I was a SEAL for 12 years. Now I train average everyday Americans to protect themselves and their families. And for the vast majority of people I work with, there is no better firearm to defend their homes against realistic threats than an AR-15 semi-automatic. It's easy to learn and easy to use. It's accurate, it's reliable. And I guarantee if the Founding Fathers had known this gun would have been invented, they wouldn't have rewritten the Second Amendment, they would have fortified it in stone. Because they knew the only way for us to stay free was by having whatever guns the bad guys have. This firearm gives average people the advantage they so desperately need and deserve to protect their life, liberty, and happiness. But it isn't just the anti-gun politicians attacking our rights. With every broadcast, the media proves how ignorant and desperate for ratings they truly are.
Do we need AR-15s to hunt and kill deer? Do we need them to protect our families?
Look, Gretchen is a great broadcaster, and I'm glad she's on the side of freedom on most Second Amendment issues. But the fact of the matter is, she simply does not understand what she's talking about. The Second Amendment has nothing to do with hunting. And when it comes to defending your family, what does it say to you when I, a veteran Navy SEAL, someone who trains on every conceivable firearm platform, as well as trains in hand-to-hand combatives, someone who's more prepared for and capable in a firefight than almost every American alive, turns to the AR-15 to defend my family? Choosing to defend your home with an AR-15 is a common sense choice that tens of millions of Americans are making. And our neighborhoods and communities are safer for it. Let's run through some of the latest attacks and see how banning so-called assault weapons would have turned out. California already bans assault weapons. That didn't stop San Bernardino. No ban on ARs or any guns would have stopped the Boston Marathon bombing. ISIS's well-coordinated attack in France wasn't deterred by the country's strict gun control laws. Brussels' gun ban did nothing to stop terrorists from killing. But every single one of those tragedies ended with police officers carrying AR-15s, rushing to the scene as fast as possible. Hillary's solution to stopping terror attacks is to ban the very gun that stops terror attacks, and she calls that common sense. Why would you want to ban the gun that you pray for police to show up with? Here's a common sense solution to stopping Islamic terror. Law-abiding citizens prepared to deal with the imminent threats we face. Hillary Clinton's prepared. She knows ARs are a powerful defense against radical Islamic terrorists. That's why she's been surrounded by guards armed with them for the past 3 decades. AR-15s are fine for Hillary and her family, but average Americans who watch the news and feel genuine fear for their safety and their family's safety, she wants to deny them the level of protection she insists upon herself. I fought this enemy face to face for 12 years. I know how they think, and I know the hatred that burns inside them. I urge every law-abiding American to take measures to defend yourself. Arm yourself. Get the proper training. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Call upon your politicians to get rid of the dangerous lie of gun-free zones. Demand your national right to carry and use it. This threat is real. Our leaders are either incapable of or unwilling to protect you. And the AR-15 is one of the most effective tools available to protect yourself and your family. Embrace your freedom. Buy one if you want to. Get trained and learn how to use it. Your safety is in your hands. And thank God we have the Second Amendment.